Hi, my topic is learning to learn constructive cognitive change. So, let's see what is learning to learn. Learning to learn is the ability to pursue and persist in learning, to organize one's own learning, including through effective management of time and information, both individually and in groups. So, learning to learn involves a complex and dynamic interaction of cognitive, metacognitive, motivational, affective and behavioral processes selected to enhance the probability of reaching a goal for knowledge acquisition or application. So there are some learning strategies. First, it should be goal directed. Learning strategies are intentionally invoked, which implies at least some level of active selection. So cognitive learning strategies are effortful. They require time and often involve using multiple highly interactive steps. Finally, cognitive learning strategies are not universally applicable. They are situation specific. Some dynamic assessment of learning to learn. First, it reflects back to the learner, what they say about themselves and relation to their personal path to learn. Second, it reflects back to the teacher data about individuals and groups. Third, the dimensions of learning part provide scaffolding for the students. The next is 4 clusters of classroom practices, helping learners to understand learning aims and objectives. The next is helping learners to build on strengths and overcome barriers in their previous learning. The next is helping learners to know how to act on constructive feedback and how to develop the motivation to do so. The next is helping learners to use the help of others, including through peer assessment, to enhance their understanding and take responsibility for their learning. The next is there are some in order to develop the competencies of the students. There are some important characteristics like collaboration, communication, creativity, critical thinking, citizenship, and character education. So the next is constructive cognitive change. Constructive cognitive change is a term that refers to the process of altering one's thoughts, beliefs, and interpretations of reality in a positive and beneficial way. So by changing our cognition, we can change our outcomes and improve our quality of life. So cognitivist teaching, it aims to assist students in assimilating new information to existing knowledge, as well as enabling them to make the appropriate modifications to the existing intellectual framework. So these, one of the main theories that analyze constructive cognitive changes, cognitive constructivism, which was developed by Jean Piaget. So it proposes that knowledge is not a fixed and objective reality, but rather an active and subjective construction by the learner. So according to this theory, learning involves assimilating new information into existing cognitive structures. So this process of assimilation and accommodation enables learners to adapt their understanding of the world as they encounter new experience. There are some education implications. It aims to assist students in assimilating new information to existing knowledge, and it enables them to make the appropriate modifications to their existing knowledge. The next is the use of skill and drill exercises in the memorization of facts, formula, and list. So it helps students to assimilate and accommodate new materials. So, for instance, asking students to explain a new material in their own words can assist them in assimilating it by forcing them to re-express the new ideas in their existing vocabulary, and accommodating new material by providing a clear organizational structure. In conclusion, constructive cognitive change is a beneficial and empowering process that can help individuals improve their cognition, emotion, behavior, and quality of life. Thank you.